Welcome to Vlogmas 2020, where I am vlogging every day in December leading up to Christmas. The girls' alfalfa bale is right here, and so after feeding I take the rake, the pitchfork, the pitchfork, and I turn it upside down and I rake all of the leaves of the alfalfa that had fallen on the ground, and I push it all towards the fence there, that panel, and that's what the girls are digging for, all of the leaves that I pushed over there. And they'll take some time and they'll dig for them, and you'll see Toy Dancer here. She is on her knees. Do you see this? She is on her knees so she can reach in as far as possible and get all the little leaves. And when I come the next day, you can see up until as far as they can reach, they clean this up. So I do my best to, like I said, push to rake over all the leaves that I can, because after I pull alfalfa off this bale, there's quite a bit of those leaves that do fall. So it's a little treat for them, and those that know, come over and get it. And the others have their face dug in here. Hi, girls. These girls are digging for those leaves too, all the way at the bottom. Apparently the good stuff is deep inside. Yeah, and Charlotte likes to step in it. Actually, this is Onyx right here with her feet right in there to get in as far as she can. See, you can see better. Toy Dancer on her knees. She just shifted over for another spot. And you can see Toy Dancer here in her lovely winter coat. My mom made these. There's some pattern my mom found online for alpaca and llama coats that go from newborn all the way to adult. So we have a few sizes, and if you saw Winter when she was young, go back to our Facebook page starting in January of 2020, and you'll see her wearing different size coats that I had since she was born in January. And there she goes down on her knees. Yes, she knows where the good stuff is. And these girls are digging away. This is Sasha. That was Kiona there with her. You can see on the ground there all the leaves that she's finding. Gobble, gobble, gobble up. See how she is. Yes, very satisfied. Looking for more. Now they're going to argue over it. Oh, Toy Dancer says, nope, my spot. I'm going to get some. Good girl. What I'm sharing with you today really is a continuation of day 5, where I shared my story about how the closing of my brick and mortar store affected me. When all of that stuff came to my house, it was just boxes and bins of stuff in different places of my house that I pretty much have been storing for the last 19 months. There's been some things I've done with it in terms of my online store, but not a whole lot. And with the opening of my mobile store, it just opened me up. It unlocked something in me. And first of all, it got a lot of stuff out of my house and into that store. And this counter that you see was once covered with boxes and just storage stuff, things that were being stored. And the thing about this, it sits in the corner of my office, and my desk sits perpendicular to it. So I look at it when I'm sitting at my desk. And now that I've cleared it off, which I created it into this packing station where it's this nice place now to put things together for people and send them out. And now when I look up from my desk, I see that it's cleared, it's organized, it has a purpose and a function, and it reminds me that I have a business that I love. I love what I do. And this sticker, I tried to show it to you. It says, "Your order made my day. I hope this package makes yours." And I was not patient enough to let the camera focus on it. So there, I just told you what it says. Something I like to do is add personal touches to the things that I send out. And what I'm doing here, I signed all the packing slips and I put that sticker on there just to let people know that this is meaningful. I hope that they enjoy their items, and it's meaningful to me that they chose to purchase this, whatever it is, from me. I love this counter. I think I've already said that. I love this space, and I love that it's organized. I like the color of it. I like the lamp on there. It has brightened things for me. And I have organized the space around it to be more functional, to kind of get rid of the clutter. My house has felt very cluttered, and that has affected the way that I have functioned and the way that I have felt. And this year, I have been decluttering my mind, my soul, and my house. What I'm doing here, this package is actually a gift for someone that the person who bought it, I shouldn't say whoever, the person who bought it said, don't include the packing slip because it does have the price on it. And so I thought, well, what can I do instead? I just send this and some random person receives it. Like, I hope they know it's coming. So what I did is I just put a handwritten note on the front of it, and I'm wrapping it in a way that I'm hoping they feel like it's special. And all of my packaging, both in the store and in sending things through the mail, I'm trying to create and learn of ways that makes it all feel more special. And that's why I use the tissue paper. I had the tissue paper because of the dryer balls, which you're going to see in a little bit. But I want my customers to feel special. Like the items that they are buying, I think are special. These items, I think, are really unique and very valuable. I think they add value to our life. And of course, I spend time with the animals, the alpacas, every day. And to see that comes from them and the transformation of the fiber to something useful for us, I see that whole process. So to me, it's much more special. But I'm wanting to find ways to convey that specialness to my customers. And one of the ways I know I can do this is through packaging. I have been watching various videos on YouTube in recent weeks about packaging and how other makers do it. A lot of people from Etsy, some people who use Shopify, which is what I do, and just looking at the different ways that people have come up with for packaging their things. And so I have moved forward with some of those. I feel like I'm just starting out on putting that kind of vibe together. I've ordered some branded tissue paper and stickers and that kind of thing. This is certainly something I learned from them. Get branded packing supplies. And I'm wanting to do more eco-friendly, earth-friendly type products, because that is something that the alpaca embraces. So much of how they function and who they are is very eco-friendly, and so I'm wanting the pieces of my business to follow suit with that. So as I'm having things developed, I'm wanting to make sure that they are eco-friendly and good for the earth and good for us. Alpaca products are good for us, of course. Okay, so I did that first package, and now this next one is going to be more my normal. I don't always wrap stuff in, what was that stuff called? That white stuff?
I don't know why it just slipped my mind, but it did. Anyway, I don't always use that. What I have started putting in, besides the packing slip, is a alpaca fun facts sheet, which has come from the Alpaca Owners Association of America. I have a bunch of those that I found in my stuff, and now every order that goes out and every bag that walks out of my mobile store has that Alpaca Fun Facts sheet in it. Just kind of educating people on what makes alpacas so special and therefore the products that they bought so special. And then the third thing I include in these packages is a card I had made. It's like a postcard size, maybe a little bigger than that, but it says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And then it has a picture of my alpacas on the back and information about how to find us on social media so that we can stay connected. I'm like, what have I not told you yet? Because in fact, I have done this voiceover a few times and I've not been happy with the first couple renditions. The poly mailer here, I haven't mentioned that yet. About 90% of my orders go in these poly mailers, and they are recycled, so I got that going for me. They're white, which is great, but kind of boring, and I'm wanting to find ways to kind of make it more fun. One of the things I do is put a Happy Mail sticker right on there. I did get those off of Amazon, but that is a sticker that I'm going to have customized once this big roll of it runs out, because I want things customized and I don't want to be like everybody else. And getting stickers off of Amazon, a lot of other people have those. And in fact, a couple of weeks ago, I received a card in the mail that had that sticker on it. And I was like, yes, I most definitely need to get my own sticker that no one else has. And again, it harkens back to when you receive your package in the mail, I want it to feel special. Because yeah, the contents are special, but so is the person receiving it. I want all of my customers to feel appreciated and special. Right now it's a holiday season, and so a lot of things are wrapped, gifted in some special way. But no matter what time of year it is, I want my customers to feel like they're getting something fun and special in the mail. So I'm wanting to wrap it in a way that it feels like a gift. Yeah, even though they bought it, like this was a hat. Someone bought a hat. Okay, so you bought a hat. But when you receive that, I want you to feel like it's special, like you're getting something really awesome, which I think you are. You see me here taping up the ends because most of the time I do fold over those poly mailers, then their ends are layered and I'm taping them shut because I have in my mind that they go through, the postal system or whatever it is, and it goes through these machines and it might get stuck, and I don't want anything to happen to this package while it's on its way to my customer. So I tape that to make sure it's all nice and secure. The next project is dryer balls. I recently got dryer balls back in stock, and I found a box of the packing boxes for the dryer balls. So these boxes, and actually those cards I pulled out, those were all made or put together, more than 19 months ago, because that's when the store closed. So closer to 2 years probably. And I chose this box because it's like a gift. And the tissue paper, that's what it's called, tissue paper. That tissue paper was inside and it was crumpled up, and I was like, no, I don't like the look of this. And it was not placed inside in the way that I intended it to be. I realized as I opened these up that some of them were packed not by me, by someone else who didn't understand what I was going for. And I'm going to show you what I mean. I bought this tissue paper to be folded in half and to fit in here just right where I put those dryer balls inside and then I cover them up with the tissue paper. And you can see in this box, it's like you open the box. It's a gift box that you're opening at any time of the year. Again, any time of the year, I want you to feel like you're getting a gift. Yeah, so this is just a trial, and I have a whole lot of these boxes, so I'm going to use them for a while. And here are the alpaca fun facts that I'm including inside, and I'm folding it because they're a little too big for the side of this box. Yeah, and these boxes already have the sticker on top. It's my old logo, but I'm using them anyway. In fact, the cards that are included inside has old information on it, like the old logo, and I'm just leaving it all because 99% of the information on there is still correct, and I'm not going to waste anything. So here I am pulling out more tissue paper because what was in there I did not like. Yeah. So with everything, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to think, okay, how can I improve this? How can I make this better? With these dryer ball boxes, if you have any ideas, I don't know, one thing I thought of was, well, maybe on the outside I'll use twine and put that on there like ribbon just to make it feel extra special. But I don't know, not everyone is interested in that. I sold a box of these today at my store, and someone came back and said, do you want this box? Because I'm just going to send it to recycling. So in that case, she just didn't really appreciate the box, but I'm still going to use it anyway. All right, so here I'm folding it lengthwise like I did the first time, and then I realized I don't really like the look of that, so I'm going to try folding it this way. I'm going to put that inside. No, I don't want that inside. I want that outside. So even as I'm filming this, I'm still refining my process. I'm still figuring stuff out. Yeah. And that's what those labels look like. And they're probably going to stay the same, just switch out the logo. I'm not quite sure. But, they're good. I was surprised when I opened each of these boxes that it had tissue paper and all this in it, that someone had prepped these. And this one obviously was me because it's folded just like I want the tissue paper to be. And the cards were even inside, all of them. And yeah, it's interesting to think, oh my goodness, these boxes were put together almost 2 years ago. And it's just a reminder of what has happened over the last 2 years. And, some of the good and some of the challenges. But I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for each person who is watching this video, because you're partaking in this whole process with me. And if you're watching this video, you definitely are partaking, because you'd only be here if you actually wanted to know and if you actually cared. And that means a lot to me, because I don't think everyone's going to watch this video of me just packing stuff. But you know what? I'm looking for those people who actually really do care. Not everyone's going to care. Every once in a while I get thumbs down on my videos and I'm like, I don't know what that person was expecting. They're alpacas. They're obviously expecting something that I did not give them. And it is what it is. Can't please everybody. So, yes, alpaca fun facts and the card. And do I show? Yep, here's where I show you the back of the card. Thank you for supporting my small business. And I initialed it, and that's the front of the card. And what this card says is actually in the description of the product that's on my website. So I think these are called eco-friendly alpaca dryer balls. They come in a set of 3. These are actually one of my favorite products. Goodness, I haven't even talked about the product itself. But these dryer balls, they're an economic substitute for dryer sheets. Yeah. Dryer sheets can be harmful to your health with the chemicals that are used to create them. Not only your health, but also the health of your dryer. And it's something you have to continue buying. With the dryer balls, you don't have to. You buy them once, And I've had mine for about 3 years, and I'm not needing to replace them at all. They last forever. They're just felted balls of alpaca fiber. So they are all handmade, and you know, they come from, let's see, we use fiber that is not good enough for clothing, for yarn, for anything like that. This is not for next of skin fiber, but we want to use everything, and it still has those valuable attributes like being hypoallergenic, and in this case with the moisture wicking, and all of those characteristics, they come into play here. But this is a set that you just put the 3 of them in your dryer and you don't have to remove them. Oh, here, what am I doing? I am going back to the very first box where I folded that Alpaca Fun Facts sheet lengthwise. And I was like, I changed my way and I don't want to leave it like that. So I'm going to unfold it and see if you can tell that I had folded it that way. Nope, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to fold it the other way. And I'm going to put it back inside. And that's pretty much going to be it. I appreciate you joining me for Vlogmas 2020 this year, and I will see you tomorrow.